Hello everyone, I am Ted from Agility Innovations, and today I will be covering the project I have been working on from past few months. The main topic of this project is that the data is very much fragmented all over the cloud. We have to use the pipeline to get all the data into our SQL server and then use Power BI to perform data analysis on it. This was just a brief introduction. Now let me take you through the full process. We have two objectives which all follow in one system. First of all, cloud to on-premises data pipeline. What we use is the cloud data is already stored on OneDrive, but it is very much fragmented, which means it is very much distributed. Now we use our pipeline to get all the data together so that we can push it into MySQL database. The other part of this project is data analysis and reporting. We have to report to our client how much meaningful data we can give and how much meaningful data we can extract. Since data alone is not something you can understand, you have to understand through analysis, through graphs, and other things. About pipeline, the data comes from OneDrive, as I said. But to access OneDrive, we have to use Microsoft Graph API. From then, we can use transform function to clean, normalize, and deduplicate everything. After this all process is done and we make sure that there are no duplicates, the data is proper and consistent, we push it to our own MySQL database. Then once the data is in MySQL database, we can use Power BI for analytics. The four things that I'm very proud of right now are incremental changes, which means only new changed files added, which means no existing data is taken, only new files will be added, and hence we prevent load on our system. The another thing is resilient. When I was working on this pipeline, there was an error in which Microsoft API token was not getting refreshed. I made system so that it could get refreshed automatically when it expired. Every row and everything that is added in our database is traceable. There are log files of each run on every day. For now, this is scheduled on a task scheduler. We plan to send this on a VPS, that is virtual private server. Next part of this project, which is Power BI, we connect the on-premises database server where we store our MySQL things with Power BI so that we can easily access. The one thing about Power BI is that if you take data only from cloud, it will start downloading it every time it is refreshed, which takes a long amount of time. Hence, we moved to the MySQL database on on-premises server, which helps us to load data much faster. The best part of using Power BI is procurement volumes and spend, pricing compliance. We also use the drug tariff coverage, which is provided by national database, and also the different suppliers performance, which means the client has multiple suppliers. Now, how each supplier performs, what price they give, how much profit can client make, based on that we give much more better analysis. I'm really proud of this project and how far I have come with this. The data is pretty much production ready. The system is pretty much production ready. It is secure. It is self-healing. The data is coming on premises and it is also a version controlled. What are we planning to do next? As I said, for now, the pipeline is running on task scheduler. We are planning to move it to VPS. Then we are also thinking of adding onboard additional suppliers with no structural change, which means even if in future client gets more and more suppliers, there would not be any problem with pipelines or analysis. We are also thinking to expand drug tariff analysis to more categories. And if there is an overcharge by supplier, or if a client could get much more cheaper price, then we would like to also flag it. These are our future goals. Thank you for watching this video and I hope you have a great day.